Hey everybody, I'm going to get started soon. Give it a couple more minutes. And I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try playing music and see how that goes. Okay, well, I'm going to turn this down a little bit and I'm going to get started. I actually have a draft still going, so I'm going to actually finish this one first. This deck is green-black, couple of Bone Splinters, couple of Fenlurkers, couple of Leafkin Druids, couple of Rabid Bites, couple of Murders. So it's just sort of like green-black value here. It doesn't go very big. I have a white splash for this Hanged Executioner. And I'm at 3 wins and a loss. Alright, this seems reasonable. I got a Fenlurker on 2, a Netcaster Spider on 3. I can Gravedigger a Fenlurker back, which could be some nice card advantage. Hanged Executioner's not real good without my white source. Mammoth Spider, not bad. Just need one more land to get that one down. Hey Durwood. Hey, can you hear me okay over the music? I'm trying something new. Huh, no music, huh? Weird. What about now? Alright, well, guess there will be no music for this stream. I'll figure that out some other time. I am currently finishing... Oh, you can hear the music? Cool. I'm finishing a draft that I had live from before the stream. I'm at 3 wins with this deck currently. That is acceptable. I don't need that creature. Huh. Well, it helps when your opponent does not draw lands and just scoops. Alright, so my 1-drops are pretty bad here. They are in white, so I can play this. By 1-drops, I mean 1 toughness creatures. Because of that wand. So, what are those? That's the Fenlurker and Hanged Executioner. Ferocious Pup, kind of. They're red-white, so they're probably aggressive. Yeah, 3/5 spider, pretty sweet. Shoot. Do I want to take the Fenlurkers out? I don't feel like I do. I still get value. Maybe I'll just take the Overcome out. Go from there. I agree, Monocull Spider is good. It's especially good in this format because there's so many flyers. Basically every color but green has flyers. This seems pretty good. Evolving Wilds can find me my black source. I already have my white source. Multi 5, that's probably a good start for me. Yeah, I don't think that the Mammoth Spider has been bad in any format. I just think it's especially good in this one. And yeah, with the 2 spiders and Plummet, that's how green makes up for not having flyers. My hand does something. I've got my Leafkin Druid. My deck's just a value deck, so I'm not trying to like get out and rush my opponent or anything. So sure, it doesn't kill my opponent, but that's okay. My opponent's also down at 5. That's true. I don't have any spells I can play at the moment, but that's alright. Look at that, there's a spider. I also have my white splash already, and so I had all 3 colors, plus removal spells. Can't really ask for a whole lot better. Spitfire, huh? Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and play the spider. Well, tell Amanda I said hi back, Durwood. Oh, they're on flyers, huh? Interesting. It's not what I really expected out of red-white. Do I send the spider and then bite whatever they block with? Or do we just sit here? I think I'm happy to just sit here for now. At some point I'll draw a card that matters. I can bite the digger. I don't know if I want to. Well, now I want to kill something because of that necromancer. The 4-drop in my hand, Blood for Bones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bite the digger, and then plan to play the necromancer next turn. The digger's not really a big deal, but it does attack into me fine. I'm gonna play something worth murdering. Chandra. Well, it's not the nasty Chandra. They don't have any. So this one is you can recast instants or sorceries out of your graveyard. They're just ticking it up. They can also make elementals that die at the end of the turn. Fenlurker. That seems pretty good. But but I'm not going to play that just yet. I don't think that they can play out all the cards in their hand, and I want to get my 3/3 down. Alright, well, that was about the easiest match ever. Just sit here and do nothing till my opponent scoops. 2 games in a row. Alright, well, let's see if we can get to 5 wins with this deck, or if we stop at 4. I'm happy either way, and then I get to do a new draft. Just do that 6 more times? Well, I'll only have to do that 2 more times. And then we get a new draft. I'm going to play first. I got Fenlurker or Druid on two. That seems fine to me. My opponent's name is Was Up Foo. It's an interesting name. I think it's funny that the cats, when they're your opponents, they just meow at you, but or roar or whatever, but they do stuff when they're yours. At least that's what I've seen on other people's streams. Alright, do I want the Leafkin Druid or the Fenlurker? I guess I'll play the Druid first. The Fenlurker's not doing a whole lot just yet, and they have a whole bunch of cards in hand, so they might have a little bit less choice after they've played perhaps 2 cards this turn. Boneclad Necromancer is a little bit awkward since I don't have any dead creature, or there aren't any dead creatures yet. They exile a swamp? Interesting. Basic mountain, basic island, exile swamp. Well, they have another swamp. So I will be sending my Fenlurker because I am totally fine with trading it here. That's not what they want to do, so I will be playing my pup. And I'm gonna hit the Evolving Wilds, I guess, just to filter a land out sooner. Yeah, that's the Durwood. That's the downside to exiling lands. That might be a land that you need. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sack this for a forest, since I have white sources in hand already. And I'm going to send in both of the possibly 2-power creatures. I should have played the Spider first, because if they decide to trade, then the Leafkin Druid only taps for 1, so that was a mistake. But I guess it works out. What happened? Did I not pump the Fenlurker? I guess I tapped my mana and forgot to pump the Fenlurker. Well, that was dumb. It's true, I could have used the Leafkin to pump Fenlurker. All kinds of dumb was done on that that turn. The biggest one being not actually pumping the Fenlurker. I am fine trading here. I guess we'll get to see if they're more than 2 colors in a minute here. I'm going to send the Wolf first, and then play the Boneclad Necromancer. I can't leave up Murder and Necromancer, so it doesn't matter if I play the Necromancer and then play the Druid or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, if they had 6 mana Chandra, that would be a huge bummer for me, but it's not like it can play around a Mythic that I haven't seen yet. So I'm a bit ahead on the board, but they do have a lot more cards, so this could go anywhere still. I have Murder for their first really good creature. It's true, they didn't sack Evolving Wild. That's sort of a weird choice. Scampering Scorcher. Good card, but not a big deal right now. I'm going to go ahead and send the Necromancer. I am not going to send the Zombie because I want to make attacks bad for them. Alright, so they're on Grixis. No 4th color sitting in there. It's an interesting deck. It almost looks like an Elementals deck. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to murder that. This is a questionable card to have in your 3-color deck. Another land, not really what I wanted to see there. If they decide to double block here, I am not going to murder one of the blockers. I realized that I could, but given that they're 3 colors, the way they've played out, I think that they're probably a control deck. And I need to save this murder in case they play something really good. I'm going to not kill... Let's see. So I have the choice between the token or the Scorcher. The downside to killing the Scorcher is they could have like a Gravedigger or something like that out of black. The downside to leaving the Scorcher is that they could have an unsummon and unsummon it. They do look to be a lot more blue, so unsummon is probably a bit more likely, but there's way more value in the Gravedigger, yeah, or Soul Salvage, both of which you could splash for. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the Scorcher on the table and just hope that I don't regret that. Well, there's something I probably want to murder. I have a lot of mana, so I'm going to go ahead and not cast Murder yet, in case I drew, like, Bone Splinters or something. I did not, so I will go ahead and murder it now. And keep sending this Zombie. So now they can attack, and either I lose the pup or take 1, but that's not a big deal. Oh, there's the Soul Salvage, so it's a good thing I didn't choose the Scorcher. Overcome. Is this a turn for Overcome? I think it is, because it only gets worse from here. So we're going to do that. Alright, 4 life. I wouldn't mind like a Hanged Executioner. That'd be pretty good to exile their Artemis that I think they're going to play right now. No, or that. I see, because they had another play. Mammoth Spider's not bad. Not exactly what I'm looking for yet, or right now, but I'll take a creature. That was a bummer. Guess I'm taking 4 here. Or they're not attacking. Okay. More creatures, not bad. Yeah, I'd be in a little better position if I hadn't punted by not actually clicking on the Fenlurker on that pump. Because they would have had much worse blocks later when I attacked with the 3/3. More creatures. Artemis is going to start to become a problem here. So it looks like they're blue-red splashing black for Soul Salvage and maybe this Ogre Siegebreaker. I suspect that this is only half on color. I don't expect that they're actually playing white. Are they going to reveal 6 hands? 6 cards in their hand? Guess not. Durwood, I only have 2 murders, and I have played them both already. But I wouldn't mind bone splintering it. No, Feral Abomination. Well, this game's starting to get out of hand. Seems unlikely that I can win it. All the murder all the time. What do you think? I'm Dexter? I wish some scorpions would crawl across here. I want to click on them. Fenlurker, you can have my forest. Stall for 20 more cards? Yeah, okay. That seems very doable. What do you think? You think they're going to reveal 6 cards with different mana costs? Oh, we're safe. Dawn from Dreams. So I was right about it being a control deck. Their deck looks much better than mine. Only 13 more cards. Blood for Bones. I can get the Necromancer and Fenlurker, I guess? Sure. Sacrifice a creature. Come on. How sick would it be if they just had, like, negate here? Alright. Necromancer. The spider doesn't actually block Artemis profitably, so I'm not going to bother with that one. So Necromancer into play. Fenlurker in my hand. I'll exile, I guess, a Ember Cat here. And play this Fenlurker. Anticipate. Well, we got a real card, but that means they have 2 other real cards in hand. Oh, well, now I kind of wish I had that spider. Like, a lot. They're milling 4. Oh man, they've got a Cavalier Flame too. So it does feel like checking is my best option here, but I'm going to have to do something. Maybe draw like a... I probably need like Bone Splinters and Mammoth Spider here. Probably just dead to flyers, though. Gravedigger. Well, I can pick up a spider, but if I do that, I guess I'm not technically dead. So I guess I'll do that. No, don't tap like that, you dumb tapper. So they could be worried about another overcome and not just send basically everybody. But it seems unlikely. It seems like they'll just send their flyers. If they just sent Artemis, I'd be okay with that, because then I have a out to, let's say, I'd take 3. No, I'd still be dead. Even if I draw, like, Bone Splinters. Looks like they're going for it. Oh, they're not killing they're not sending everybody. Well, I guess I'm okay taking 6 and killing a creature. That seems better than losing my creature and taking 4. I think I'm on no outs, though. Oh, actually, Hanged Executioner's an out. Hanged Executioner! Only shot here. Oh, I see. They get to kill it with the Ogre Siegebreaker. I forgot about that. It's okay. Still better to kill their guy. Come on, Hanged Executioner! Hanged Executioner! Well, now it's not an out. And I didn't draw it. Alright, we are dead. You want me to Alpha Strike? See what happens? Sure. I'll do that. Yeah, okay. I won't forget to pump the Fen Lurker here. They have creatures and Alpha Striking was a bad idea? I mean, I guess it's not worse than conceding? I sure am gonna kill a lot of creatures. Okay, so they've got some flyers. They're on blue, black, and red. So this beetle's no good. Somehow they're on the only colors I don't have hate against. Interesting. They're on control, so Mind Rot's probably good. Plummet seems fine. I don't really like Overcome. It's okay. But it also doesn't feel like I'm going to win this game. You think I should put the second Overcome in? I don't even really like the first one. So I'm going to take one out. And Scourger was an out. Good point. Yeah, I just didn't draw it. Let's see. I don't know. Sanitarium Skeleton doesn't seem great for me. I mean, I realize I have 2 Bone Splinters, but I don't have any ways to get extra value. I guess I also have Blood for Bones. Ferocious Pup's kind of meh. It gets a lot worse after cutting the Overcome. I guess I'll do that. Alright. How many creatures do I have? Like 14? Yeah, okay. So Sorcerer the Fang could be good to get the last damage in, but the body is basically irrelevant in this match. And I don't think that the 2 damage is going to make a big difference most of the time, because we're not really going to get to a board stall. We're going to get to board stall until they play a flyer and then I die. Unless I have a removal or something. I didn't see very much removal out of them, so I just need to have valuable creatures that can get effective value. Go spider. Alright, so if I don't draw anything else to play, I may just Rabid Bite something, just to get something in the yard for the Boneclad Necromancer on the next turn. Well, I'm definitely going to Rabid Bite that. I didn't really see a bunch of elementals out of their deck. So Embercat looks more like a 2/2 than a Mana Ramper. That seems pretty good. I'll take my 2. And beat back in for 2 and get this Necromancer down. Yes, I would like to take that action. Looks like we're on the aggro plan right now. So this looks like that 3/3. I am actually okay with that because I can Gravedigger my guy back. And there's the 3/3. I will Gravedigger here. Yes, please. As Durwood said, I will take that action. So my opponent won last game and didn't crack Evolving Wilds at end of turn that one turn, so does that mean I should not crack mine? What do you think? That sounds like a good idea, right? Hey, I'll pump the Fenlurker if I want, Durwood. I feel like playing bad is not the way to win, but, you know, I could always try it. It didn't work for me last game. Audacious Thief, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't play both of these. So we'll just play the Necromancer. And then next turn, the plan is to probably murder the Feral Abomination and send in the Necromancer. They're still missing their 3rd blue for Artemis if they have that. Well, sending the Necromancer seems a bit worse now. I guess I'll play this Thief first. Seems worse because they can just trade the Embercat or the Spitfire for it. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to wait, see what they play. I'm probably going to murder the Feral Abomination. No, that doesn't make things better. And then I was thinking about alpha striking, but that's a lot worse now. I'm gonna wait on the murder, I guess. By built a deck to beat bad decks, do you mean built a good deck? Because I agree, they have mostly built a good deck. It's nice to have bombs. I don't have any of those. No, I don't want to send the thief yet. I want to wait until I have some shot of the thief surviving, or something. Drawing a bunch of lands is certainly not what I want here. Is it time to send? It is not. What I really want is for them to send at me. I don't really think that's going to happen, though. And they have all gas. They haven't played any lands. So I'm probably in trouble. That's true, I can do that, but if they're smart, they will not block with the Feral Abomination when I send the Thief, because they'll be worried about the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Alright, well they're going to send some flyers, so that's good for me. Well, let's just hope I draw something, because I'm kind of running out of options here. The Necromancer's a good attack now, because they have to trade with a real card. They'd probably just trade with their Cutthroat. I don't think I want to send the Thief yet. No, I don't have a Cutthroat in my deck. I would like to draw some non-lands, though. The other nice thing about holding this Thief back is that it might sell that I've drawn a Cutthroat if I all of a sudden send it one turn, or a Pump Spell or something like that. Which might lead them to just trade the Embercat for it instead. Well, it's not getting any better. Wow. Alright, well, Thief has to come in because I have to draw something this turn. Do I send anybody else? Yeah, I guess I'll send the Gravedigger too. I think I'm basically dead, though. Oh, Murder, that was a good draw. Probably not a good enough draw to do anything, but... Alright, let's see. How much do they have in the air? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means the Thief can't really attack again. Do I save the Gravedigger by killing the Cutthroat? No, that doesn't seem good either. I mean, I guess I just do nothing. Well, no, because then they have... Well, I still have blockers. It's not very good, though. I don't think I have an out in this game. But I'm pretty sure I have to murder a flyer. I guess Blood for Bones could be pretty good. Alright, so I'm taking 3, 5, going to 4. So I have to draw a removal spell or a spider to be not dead. Which I did not. Should I Alpha Strike again? No, let's just get into the next draft. Alright, well, 4 wins is not bad. Should I open the packs? Nah, we'll do it later. Draft time! Ooh, Cavalier Knight. That seems like a pretty good, solid start. I mean, nothing else even comes close. Flame Sweep's pretty good. Overgrowth Elemental's pretty good. Leafkin Druid's pretty good. Lavakin Brawler's pretty good. So I'm going to take the Cavalier. Durwood, you get your money back at 3 wins, I believe. Because I got 18 gems there. And 1,800 gems, and it's 1,500 to play. Yeah, Cavalier's the only choice. I'm just looking at what might come back. So, I don't really think the Necromancer will come back. I don't really think the Siegebreaker will come back. The bots take Lavakin Brawler super late, so there's a chance that I see the Lavakin Brawler back. Or maybe Goblin Smuggler. I don't really expect to see anything else that I care about back. So, I will take the Cavalier. Well, Murder. That seems like a good follow-up to Cavalier. I might get the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat back. Or maybe the Vorse Claw. I don't really want Vorse Claw. I don't think I'll get the Angel back. I don't think I'll get Pacifism back. But I'll take Murder here. Tomebound Lich. Well, that also seems very good. I think that's also a no-brainer. What might I get back? I guess I might get, like, Negate for the sideboard. I don't really think I'll get the Vulture back or Winged Words, but it would be cool if I got either. This is an easy Lich. So for what my deck is doing currently, I feel like Reduce to Ashes is the best card. But, like, it's not... I'd like to be black-blue if I can, since I have really strong cards there. Blue does look open, there's just not great blue cards in this pack. The bots seem to be really bad at taking, like, Fairy Miscreants, so I wouldn't mind taking one. The bots, Monokel, basically never take the Fairy Miscreants, in my experience. So, if I see more of them, I might be able to wheel them. That said, there's only an average of, like, 2.3 or something, or 2.4 open per draft. So the likelihood that I get up to 4, which is enough to play, is pretty low. But I think the only other choices here are the Moat Piranha, which I'm not really in the market for, at least at the moment, and Blade Brand, which isn't that big a deal, and I could pick one up later. So I think I'm going to go with the Fairy Miscreant, and see where we go from there. I wouldn't have taken that over any real card, by the way. There just weren't any good cards for me. Smuggler's a very good card. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat's fine. Scoured Barrens is certainly a possibility, so that I could splash white for, like, Pacifism or something like that. So I think the real choice here is, I think I'd take the Scoured Barrens over the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat at this point. So the real question is, do I take the safe pick with Fathom Fleet Scoured Barrens, or do I take the red card, Goblin Smuggler, and see if I end up in red? Right now, I'm basically just giving up on a Tomebound Lich if I don't end up in blue. It'll be pretty tough for me to give up on black at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Smuggler because it's just a really good card. Bone Splinters is fine. It's not great with what I've got going just yet. Blade Brand and Ether Gust are the only other good cards. So I'm going to take Ether Gust over the Bone Splinters, even though it's theoretically a sideboard card. The reason why is you can main deck it if you have a couple of effects like Tomebound Lich that could let you loot it. And Ether Gust also, because it targets 2 spells, means that it's on against 70% of decks. So I'm going to take that because I'm nowhere near a deck that wants Bone Splinters right now, and I already have a Bone Splinters effect in Cavalier. So I'm going to take the Ether Gust. Alright, so the best card here is Reduced to Ashes, but I'm still not really looking to be red. It's not a whole lot better than Cutthroat, so I'm just going to go with the Cutthroat. Try to stay in black. Oh, there's another Fairy Miscreant. Mammoth Spider's clearly the best card here. Blood Burglar's not bad. Sage's Road Denizen is just okay. I already have one Fairy and we're still in pack 1, so I'm going to go with the second Fairy and hope that goes somewhere. Well, the Smuggler came back. That was one of the cards that I mentioned might. The 2/4 Elemental did not, interestingly enough. Epicure of Blood is not really something I want. Goblin Smuggler is easily the best card. I'm pretty far from going into red at the moment, but I don't really want Epicure. So I'll take the Smuggler and then probably just not play it. Cutthroat or Zephyr Charge. I think Zephyr Charge is pretty bad. I know you liked it last night, Durwood, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Cutthroat. I'll take Vengeful War Chief, which is kind of whatever. Blade Brand is fine. I guess I'll take a third Cutthroat. And another Blade Brand. And some random black card that I'm never going to play. Alright, what do we have here? Chandra's Outrage is really good, but I'm not... Well, I'm kind of close to red, I guess. I could certainly give up on the blue if I needed to. I don't really want to. There's Kalia, but I'm not very close to that, and I'm not just going to rare draft it just to have it. Blood for Bones is really good. Right now, I think that's my choice. So the real choice here is between Blood for Bones or Chandra's Outrage. Chandra's Outrage is a better card, but I'd like to be blue-black if I can. I think my blue cards are a bit better than my red cards, although it's pretty close. That's only true if the Fairy Miscreants are end up being good, which means I need to get 2 more. But I'm going to go with the Blood for Bones. It's a safer pick. I'm definitely going to play it. Also, Blood for Bones is pretty sick if I end up with a bunch of Fairy Miscreants, too. Durwood, Epicure of Blood is the 4/4 for a black and 4, and whenever you gain a life, your opponent loses a life. Vulture is pretty solid, especially since I just picked up a Blood for Bones. The Sprite's okay. Winged Words is pretty good. So it's interesting. Do I want the Vulture or the Winged Words? Winged Words is probably a little better, but I'm still not guaranteed in blue. Gorging Vulture combos with Blood for Bones and Cavalier of Night, and it makes any Gravediggers or Soul Salvages that I can pick up much better. It also puts me on the out of being able to pick up like 3 or 4 of that 3/2 if I get them. The zombie whatever that counts itself. That seems less likely since we're already in pack 2. I think I'm going to go with the Gorging Vulture here. Spectral Sailor, that's a solid one. Sleep Paralysis, also good. Fairy Miscreant, number 3. I can't take the Fairy Miscreant. Yeah, we haven't seen any Undead Servants. That was the 3/2 I was talking about. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Sailor here. I'd like the Fairy Miscreant, but part of the deal with the Fairy Miscreants is that you need to not have to spend high picks on them. And Spectral Sailor is a really solid card. Sleep Paralysis is good too, but I've got, what, Murder and Cavalier of Night, and then sort of the Fathom Fleet Cutthroats. So I'm going to go with the Sailor. and hope to wheel the Fairy Miscreant. I would like to pick up another removal spell or two. By the way, these numbers up here at the top, that's LSV's ratings for these cards from the like before the pre-release. So they haven't been updated, but if you like seeing those, they're there. Let's see. So Octoprophet's not bad. Blood-Soaked Altar is not bad, although my deck doesn't look like a Blood-Soaked Altar deck. You don't see the numbers? Oh, yeah. Weird. I guess they're only for me. Okay, well, I'm going to turn them off because I don't actually like them. Dismal Blackwater seems pretty solid here. Helps fix my mana. So it's between that or Octoprophet, I think. I have quite a few 4-drops already between the 3 Fathoms and the Blood for Bones. So I'm actually going to go with the Dismal Backwater here. Sanitarium Skeleton. That's a good card. Is this a deck for it? I've got a Cavalier of Night and a Blood for Bones and a Vulture. Wherever the Vulture is. There. So Skeleton seems pretty good. What's it up against? Basically the blue-white land in case I wanted to splash white. I don't have any white cards I want to splash right now, so I'm going to go with the Skeleton. There's an Undead Servant or a Fairy a Metropolis Sprite. I don't have any other Undead Servants yet, so I'm just going to take the Metropolis Sprite. I think it's a solid card. Note, by the way, that red is still open, so red or blue are good options here. Soul Salvage is pretty good here. The Act of Treason, obviously not good. Feral Invocation is fine in green, but I'm nowhere near green. Portal of Sanctuary could be good in some decks. I don't think it's very good most of the time. It's obviously better in a Fairy Miscreant deck. Also, Bouncing Tomebound Lich is not bad either. But I don't think that's where I want to be, and Soul Salvage is quite good. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Anticipate is basically the only playable card in my colors, so I'll take it. Feral Abomination, I guess I'll put in the sideboard. I don't want to play it. Metropolis Sprite. So the Fairy Miscreant, if it wheels, is in the next pack or two, I think. So let's hope that wheels. I'm going to go ahead and put the Smugglers in the sideboard. I'm pretty solidly blue-black at this point. I'll take the Metropolis Sprite. There it is. There's the Fairy Miscreant. Alright, number 3. One more and they're playable. None of these are playable. I'll take the uncommon because it helps my, what's it called, vault here. None of these are playable. I'll take the key because it's an uncommon. Whatever. Tail's End is terrible. Frostlinks is great. Murder is great. Warden of Evos Isle is great. I mean, clearly I have to pick Murder here. I would love it if the Warden or the Frostlinks came back, but that seems pretty unlikely to me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Murder. Well, I'm definitely not playing a 4th Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. There's Captivating Gyre. I guess that's playable. I don't know how good it is. I don't think I'm especially aggressive, so it doesn't seem great to me. Undead Servant, the first one in pack 3, that's just not going to happen. So I guess I'll take the Captivating Gyre. I think it's more playable than this or this, and I already have 3 Fathom Fleet Cutthroats, so I'm not playing a 4th. I don't know if I'll play that Gyre, though. Fairy Miscreant number 4 or Mind Rot for the sideboard. Fairy Miscreant number 4. Fenlurker, that's a pretty good one. Or Fairy Miscreant number 5. I think the Fairy Miscreant will wheel. And I am happy with Fenlurker. So I'm going to take the Fenlurker and hope the Fairy Miscreant wheels. Yep, the Fairy Miscreants did get their monokill. Mononokel. Sorcerer of the Fang is fine. Convolute is not great. I guess I'll take Sorcerer. Wow, Fairy Miscreant number 5 or Gorging Vulture number 2. How much do I have working with Gorging Vulture? I've got a Sanitarium Skeleton, a Soul Salvage, and a Blood for Bones. Oh man, Gorging Vulture is pretty good in my deck too. I'm not going to get either of these to wheel with, what is there, 10 cards. I mean, I guess it's technically possible Fairy Miscreant wheels, but I think like Disenchant, Natural End are more likely to wheel. Pattern Matcher is also pretty good too, right? Because I've got Fairy Miscreants, Metropolis Sprites, and Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Oh man, 3 really good cards for my deck. I think I actually want the Pattern Matcher. Because a 3/3 that draws me a Cutthroat or a Miscreant or a Metropolis Sprite seems pretty good. Man, it's super close. It is a 4-drop, which I'm not super happy with. Let's see, if I take this land out of my deck, I'm definitely cutting one of these Cutthroats. I think the Vengeful War Chief is cut. And Captivating Gyre is cut. Blade Brands can probably go. Anticipate can go. I have 1 loot effect. So I don't know that I actually want to main deck this Ether Gust. So I definitely have some slots. Man, it's super close. I think I'm going to go with the Pattern Matcher. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Audacious Thief? I will definitely take that. Audacious Thief number 2? I like Bone Splinters in this deck, but Audacious Thief number 2 is really good because of the Pattern Matcher I picked up. Do I have a lot that works with it? I mean, I have a couple of Murders. I mean, I still just have to take it, I think. Boneclad Necromancer is really good, and Bone Splinters are really good too, but I think I need the second Audacious Thief. I'm going with that one. I'm not playing any of these, so I'll just take whatever, Vile. I'm not playing any of these, I'll take Zephyr Charge for the sideboard. Mind Rot for the sideboard. Let's see if we can get that 5th Fairy Miscreant back. Duress for the sideboard. Oh no, I don't think it's coming back. We missed our opportunity. Well, that's alright. 4 Fairy Miscreants is still pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put this Dismal Backwater in, and I get to play 1 more card. I think Anticipate. Let's see, how good is Blade Brand? It's better with the Audacious Thieves. It's fine with Sanitarium Skeleton. How many creatures am I running? 18? Wow, I have a lot of creatures. I think it's between Anticipate or Blade Brand. I think I'm going to go with Blade Brand. I think it's really good with the 2 Audacious Thieves. I think it can do some work, and, you know, the downside is it cycles, or the floor is that it cycles. Anticipate's pretty good in my deck, because there's definitely some cards I want to find, but I think I'm just going to go with the Blade Brand here. Alright, do I want to make any other changes? My deck's curve is actually pretty low. There's some argument for making this a 16-land deck. But I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any other changes. I definitely want to keep this Ether Gust in mind. And, I guess I'll go. This deck feels pretty good. See how it goes. Alright, play first. Well, this seems fine. I do want to pick up a black source. Maybe some extra Fairy Miscreants. So I do like that I got a black source, but I want to play the Metropolis Sprite this turn, so I'm going to play that. or the island, rather than backwater. They found a flyer. Well, that's okay. Right now I'm winning that race. Ooh, Fairy Miscreant. There we go. So I could play the Swamp and have Blade Brand up for to block the Lightning Stormkin, but I don't think that's what I'm about right now. So I'm just gonna send for 3. Yeah, Mono No Kel. That's what I'm doing. Cerulean Drake, alright. Not a huge deal. Take my 2. Alright, I'm going to send... I kind of assume they're going to block with a fairy. Or block a fairy. Yeah. I will pump, because I'm planning on playing Tomebound Lich, and unless I draw exactly Fairy Miscreant, it's unlikely that I'm going to need that mana. Discard this island. Octo Prophet. What are they doing with it? 2 to the top. Well, that could be scary. Alright, what do I want to do here? I could murder the Octo Prophet and send the Sprite and the Lich. That means Lich almost certainly gets through. I could also murder the Stormkin to get more damage in. No, I think I'm gonna do the... hold on. I forgot to... I need full control, I guess. Because I want to kill the Octo Prophet before blocks. Okay, full control off. I'm expecting a block here, yeah. Happy to make that trade. Let's leap some of these lands away. Gross, more lands. Scorcher, I'm fine taking 3 here. They might actually only send for 2, or 0. I guess that makes sense too. To kill the Tomebound Lich. I think I'm gonna not send the Tomebound Lich here. I don't want to trade it for just a 1/1. I am, of course, happy to trade Fenlurker for a couple of 1/1s. Chandra's Outrage, alright. So they appear to be on sort of a blue-red tempo deck. So I kind of think their last card is Shock, but that's okay. Because I think they're going to shock it right now. Oh, or Infuriate, okay. Soul Salvage, that was a sweet one. I guess I want Fairy Miscreant and Tomebound Lich, huh? They have no cards left in hand. Tomebound Lich, Fairy Miscreant. So I could play the Tomebound Lich this turn, but I'm actually going to play the Fairy Miscreant. And the reason is because I want to have other cards I'm happy to discard, and I would have to play this land to play the Lich. Or to, yeah. Alright, well now I'm fine playing a land. And sending. I'm going to take my 3 next turn and then play the Lich. It's so dark out here in space. I'm not blocking because that opens up a Fairy Miscreant being shocked, and then the next Fairy Miscreant's worse. Ooh, Blood for Bones, that was good. Do you want to play it this turn? No, I don't. Fortress Crab. Not a card that matters. Blood for Bones gets a flyer back. I guess that's acceptable. You know what? Actually, I'm going to send... No, I'm not going to send it. I do want to try and finish racing them down, though. So, I am going to Blood for Bones. I guess I'm going to Blood for Bones. Fairy Miscreant. And I'm going to put the Metropolis Sprite back in, and then Fairy Miscreant in my hand, which I will then cast. And I have a million lands, so I will play one and pass. So they're on a 2-turn clock now. And they scooped. So they're on blue-red. That means I do want this Ether Gust. Vial. No, I don't want the Vial. They definitely have some hits for it, but it's just not that good. They seem sort of on the aggressive side, so Mind Rot's probably no good. And same with Convolute. And then Captivating Gyre is very good either. So, what do we want to cut? I could cut Blade Brand. It didn't seem terribly important in this match. Sorcerer of the Fang seems not very good either. Well, I could either cut the Sorcerer and just assume they don't have a lot of ground creatures. I didn't see very many last game. I didn't see very many creatures last game. Or Blade Brand. Blade Brand wasn't good against... I guess it can trade a fairy for the 2/2 flyer, and then they had the 1/6, but I don't care that much about the 1/6. Because I'm on the draw, I'm going to cut the Blade Brand. If I were on the play, I'd cut the Sorcerer. But on the off chance they come out aggressively, I do want to have a blocker, so I'm going to keep the Sorcerer in. But that may come out in the next game. Also, I feel like my mana's wrong. 8/8 and the dual land. I do have 4 Fairy Miscreants I want to play on turn 1. Alright. Waiting on opponent. Come on, opponent. Click play first. There we go. Yeah, this looks good. Depending on their play, I'm not sure if I'll play the Tomebound Lich or the Audacious Thief first. If Audacious Thief looks like it has good a good attack, I will play that. Otherwise, I'll play the Tomebound Lich. Interesting that they kept the Drake in. That feels wrong to me since I wasn't playing red. I am playing a bunch of flyers, so I guess there's that. A bunch of 1/1 flyers, in fact. Frostlinks, alright. So, Audacious Thief does have an attack right now, so I'm going to go ahead and play that. May not by the time it gets to be my turn again, but that's alright. Oh, Chandra. That's a good one. Wow, they're not killing the thief? That is risky, and they're going to pay for that right now by me getting another thief. Alright, so they're probably trading the Frostlinks here. That's perfectly fine with me. And the the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat works with the second thief, so that's pretty cool. Octoprophet, which can block the pattern matcher. Alright, so clearly I'm attacking with the pattern matcher. The question is, what do I play after that? Keep in mind they do have a Chandra down tick available. Well, I'm going to attack with the pattern matcher. And let him trade. I'm kind of tempted to just play this Fathom Fleet Cutthroat because it can't get shocked. So the problem with Thief Sprite is that they get to kill one for free, like the Thief, and I really don't want that. Just checking to see if combat damage to Planeswalkers was a thing. It's not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Cutthroat. As sort of weird as that is, it forces them to have a play, and if I draw a land, any land that comes into play untapped, I can play a Miscreant and Cavalier Knight and kill something if I want to do that. I haven't seen a lot of big ground creatures, so the Cutthroat doesn't have a high likelihood of having a profitable block on it. Yeah, Vraska's Finisher would have been nice here. Well, they found some creatures that can block it. Let's see, what are we going to do about that? Well, I think what we're going to do is kill the 2/4. And let them trade their Digger for my Cutthroat if they want to do that. Because the Digger actually could be pretty good here since they're out of cards and they have 6 lands. But now I've got this Cavalier, which can do some work. If it does get killed, I can have either a Thief or a Sprite back. Sorry, a Thief or a Fairy Miscreant back. Just shock me, huh? It's an interesting choice. I guess they're just planning on Chandra dying. Murder, that's not bad. Alright, Chandra's finally down, so now I'm pretty safe to play this Thief and the Sprite. I'm not playing the Lich yet, because there's a chance between Thief plus my draw that I draw something that I'm actually interested in discarding. I'll play it next turn regardless. So there's a land. Send them in. Send in the clowns. More land, okay. You have something to pump it up here? If you do, I have a murder. Oh, no, you just have a scoop. Well, you've controlled the game pretty successfully when your opponent scoops at 20 life. Oh no, I'm not completing my quest. I need to cast red or green spells. Agreed, Mana No Kill. It's pretty tough to beat a 4/5 lifelinker when you're an aggro deck. To all of those that have joined the stream, welcome. I think you were all here by the time I was drafting here, but this is the first draft I'm doing. I finished a draft I had going when I started the stream. This seems fine. I'm pretty far from casting Murder, but one black source, of which there are 9, gets me to the Cutthroat, or gets me to any of the black cards in my hand. My chances of drawing a black source are 27%, so That's not bad. And I don't need one till turn 3. Alright, well, still need that black source. But we've got time. In the meantime, we'll have to beat down with the Sprite. Oh, my opponent's stuck on 1 land? Wow, keeping a 1-lander, that's pretty brave. Well, we didn't find that black source, but I did find another dude to play, so I'll take that. If I draw a black source next turn, I'm going to play the Gorging Vulture before I play the Tonebound Lich. It deals more damage to a mana-screwed opponent. It also means it gives me another opportunity to draw a card I don't want to discard the Tonebound Lich. I'll play a Fairy, that seems good. But black source? Yeah! Alright, so I'm not going to be playing or pumping the Sprite because I want to play the Vulture here. Alright, so far, they're just green stuff. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a scoop pretty soon there. So I'm going to expect that they're going to, if they have, like, Plummet, that they're bringing those in. I'm definitely bringing in Ether Gust. Note that I saw one of the +3/+3 instant. The one that is an additional +2 for each one in the graveyard. Yeah, maybe they kept double Leafkin, I don't know. Still is probably a bad choice, especially with the London Mulligan in effect. Blade Brand seems good in this match because big green dorks trading with my stuff that's smaller seems good. I think Sorcerer is probably not as important here. Against green, there aren't a lot of 2 power creatures that see play. There's a lot more 3 and more. So it's not going to be an effective blocker. And I could play Captivating Gyre. It's probably better against green, but I don't have a particular reason to, so I'm going to leave it out. And I guess we'll do that. Double Fairy Miscreant plus Audacious Thief. I will take it. Island. So their other color is blue. Good to know. Alright, let's get this Fairy Miscreant down before they try anything else. I don't know what they could have that could punish me, but no sense in waiting. Ferocious Pup. No big deal. Send in the fairies, and then we'll play our Audacious Thief. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat can come down next turn if they play something big enough to profitably block the Audacious Thief. If not, then I might just play Fenlurker instead. Sleep Paralysis, alright. Well, that was still a mana advantage for me. I'll take that. And I can sack that to the Cavalier at some point if I need to. Clearly the Fenlurker's coming down here. I'm going to go ahead and play another Swamp. I need 3 black for the Cavalier, and Fenlurker wants black. What do I get? An island, okay. Another pup. I like my chances here. I have 1 card left. Ooh, they almost sent the pup to Certain Doom. That would be terrible. You can't send your puppy to Certain Doom. Ooh, Tonebound Lich. That was a good one. Alright, fairies, get in there. Lich. Can discard one of these lands. Keep drawing lands, okay. What's your last card? What is it? Oh, that is a good one. That's a weird attack. I'm not quite sure why you do that. Blood for Bones. Cool with the sleep paralysis, but I don't think I'm there yet. I am definitely gonna play land here and then send the Fenlurker. Because if they block with Gargos, then I get to Cutthroat it. Yep, works for me. Get out of here. Oh, they can block the fairies now. No more. Yeah, I'll just murder the Sentinel. Keep getting in with the flyers here. Well, and everybody. Goodbye, pups. I am not going to play this land in Blood for Bones. I actually want the land to discard to Tomebound Lich, and Blood for Bones would basically just reset my Thief and draw me Fenlurker, but Fenlurker's not very good right now. Fairy Miscreant. Number 3. Spectral Sailor. Alright, that's not bad. Send the team! And looting time. Get out of here, land. And I'll be happy to Spectral Sailor at their end step. And then I get to draw a card from it too. Blue-black value deck's pretty sweet. Vicious Hydra. Oh, I get to Blade Brand whatever they fight. Ha ha ha! Get it! Oh, Hydra, that fairy was more poisonous than you thought. Well, that was a quick 2 matches. Take it. Okay, so I'm gonna try this thing here. So I have an app that will let you like look at the graveyard and select cards and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get it to set up here. Let's see, games. I think it's called Deckmaster. I don't really know how to do this, so I guess I will not bother with it. Alright, I'm gonna grab a glass of water and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. See if we can get this third one here. No lands. That seems like an easy mulligan. Looks like my opponent did as well. I'll keep this one. It's not great, but it's not terrible for a 6. Keep. Get out of here, island. I wouldn't say that they kill Sailor or lose. They could just play bigger flyers and aggro me down. I need 4 mana before I can start drawing cards with the Sailor. Blue-green's definitely a deck that has the ability to aggro me down. Alright, draw something to do. Darn it. So I probably have to play the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat over drawing a card, because I'm just taking too much damage. Hopefully I'll draw something else to do, but if I don't, I'm going to have to do that. And I did not. Alright, hopefully I draw something. Drawing a bunch of lands is not working out well for me. Trade with this pattern matcher. Alright, draw something that can block. They're shuffling in my Cutthroat. Well, that can block, so I'll take it. I can even trade on this particular turn. What do we get? Wow, I got a Mammoth Spider. Their other card must be really good, because they have the mana to play the Mammoth Spider next turn. Assuming they remember to sack the Evolving Wilds. Oh, they did. Red. Trade off with this Loaming Shaman. Hey look, I remembered to click the Fenlurker. Alright, I need something else that can block. That was a good one. That was a really good one. And a Fairy Miscreant, I will take that too. I am going to play the land because of the Spectral Sailor, and I kind of expect Tonebound Lich is going to die here. Yep. Alright. One more time, I need something that can block. Huh! Nice. Alright. Something else that can block. Soul Salvage. Soul Salvage is not fantastic right now, but it does allow me to get a Tomebound Lich back. My other route is to play my land, activate Spectral Sailor, assume I can't play anything, and then I have to block everything, which is really bad. So I guess I will Soul Salvage. And get my 2 creatures back. Alright, see you, Durwood. And maybe I'll draw something good. Sorcerer the Fang, worse than the Fenlurker here, I think. And I will not send anybody. I'm going to have to double block this Sprite here. I think I'll double block with the Miscreants. Even though that's a bummer if I draw another Miscreant. There's only 2 left. And I want Spectral Sailor to draw me cards. Oh, interesting. They didn't want to send the Loaming Shaman. I think I would have in their case. Or in their position. Nice, they drew a blank. Alright, so I'm going to play... I guess I'll play the... No, I'll play the Audacious Thief, in case they play a card draw spell. And, this still leaves up 4 mana for the Spectral Sailor. Ugh! Ugh! Alright, they got me. I'll draw a card in response, haha! That was a good top deck. Alright, so Ether Gust definitely going in. They're just playing like random dudes, right? Deck didn't really do a whole lot. I didn't see anything big, but Sorcerer the Fang blocked basically nothing. They played that 2-2, I guess. But I'm also on the play. I think I'm going to cut this one. Alright, well, run it back. Maybe I will draw more spells this time. I thought we were stable there. That Chandra got me pretty good, though. Lots of 3XS. I don't know what you mean, Mononoke, Kel. Oh, Chandra on the splash. Yeah, the red did look like a splash. Oh, lots of 3 power creatures. I see what you're saying. Yeah, totally. That's why the 1/3 looks bad. Alright. Not the worst. Keep it. I guess I am playing the Skeleton. I don't have any discard effects. Oh, I do have a discard effect, I guess. I have the 1/3. Oh, another card to play. I'll take that. And the Thief gets to come out next turn. keep on sending. They have their own Spectral Sailor. Are they going to trade with mine? They are. Thief's pretty good here because I get to play Pattern Matcher next turn and grab another Thief. Ah, that's why they traded Spectral Sailors, because they have another one. Alright. Nothing with 3 toughness. Well, 3 toughness and at least 2 power. Alright, I'll take that. I'm fine trading. I'm going to shuffle my Spectral Sailor back in. They did see Soul Salvage last game. They are, okay. Alright, I'm going to play the Pattern Matcher first so I can get my Audacious Thief. And see if I can get a 2-for-1 here. I guess I should have sent the Skeleton, because they're clearly going to block the Thief. So I kind of missed a point there. Leafkin Druid, alright, no big deal. I'm going to send the Skeleton. I expect they'll just block it, but it means they can't just throw away the Leafkin Druid for no damage, because they'll take 1 from the Skeleton. And the Skeleton's not blocking anything, so that's fine. It also might look like I have the Pirate in my hand, so if they really want to save the Druid, they may not block. Okay, they did. It's alright. I've got Thief and Sprite. Alright, let's see what they've got here. Heart Piercer Bow. Good against a bunch of Fairy Miscreants, but doesn't do a whole lot at the moment. I will absolutely trade with the Sailor if they give me the opportunity. Yep, definitely trading. I will send the team. Oh, they have Unsummon, okay. Still sending the team. So, I am going to play the Fairy Miscreants. The reason is they can totally Heart Piercer Bow and attack the Leafkin Druid, but that effectively costs them 2 mana, and they don't have a blocker next turn. They're kind of low on life. And they only get 1 Fairy, which I can then Soul Salvage back. So I'm okay if they want to take that route. What do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if they take that route? Bag of Holding, that's a pretty good one. They do have enough mana to activate this and equip the Heart Piercer. Oh, they're not going to take that route. I think I do want their last card. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And it's an exile, so it doesn't even go under the bag. I mean, they can activate the bag in response for sure. But then they'll be left with a card that gets exiled. Put Chandra under the bag, alright. I got an Overcome. Send the team. So they're taking 6 here, going to 6. I do have a use for my mana, so I'm going to go ahead and play the land. I'm also going to Soul Salvage. Reason being that if they want to equip the Heartpiercer bow and attack, then they're down a blocker, and then they're dead next turn. Because I've got this Cavalier of Night. So I don't think they should have played the land there. I think they needed to activate the Bag of Holding in hopes to draw something. Alright. Well, I can't really board out of the Fairy Miscreant plan, so we'll just have to play through that that artifact, unfortunately. Do I want to change anything? Do I have any other X1s? I have the Spectral Sailor. And Fenlurker. Man, I have a lot of X1s. I don't think I really want to change anything. Let's run it back. Alright, Mono No Kill. Good luck with work, or with lunch. Enjoy. Yeah, this seems good. Ooh, land was not what I wanted to see there. Second fairy, nice. Play this backwater, send in with my fairy. Fine with the trade. What I don't want to see is Heartpiercer Bow. No Heartpiercer Bow. Nice. Netcaster Spider, I'm just going to have to murder that one. So if I can dodge the Heartpiercer Bow for 2 more turns, I think I'm in a good spot. Even if I only dodge it 1 more turn, I'll still have a fairy left to sack to the Cavalier. Weaponsmith. Oh, well, there's the bow. Oh, they didn't find it? Oh, you have to activate to find it. I see. I'm going to go ahead and play the Cutthroat here. I'm probably going to have to Cavalier the Sailor. We'll see. Oh, well, that's what we're Cavaliering. I could also kill the Weaponsmith, but to keep them off Heartpiercer Bow, but I don't think that's a good plan here. Put a land under the Bag of Holding. I will sack a fairy, kill a Mammoth Spider, and send in for 4. Alright, I like my spot here. They can certainly kill my fairy if that's what they want to do. If they don't, then Blood for Bone seems pretty good here. Okay, they don't want to go find it. Put more lands under the bag. I feel like they don't have enough time to be playing with that bag. Keep digging, alright. Alright, I'm gonna not send the fairy. Let's see. No, I guess I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it all. Send in the team. Alright, so now I'm gonna Blood for Bones. I'm gonna sack the Cavalier, bring back Fairy. to draw a card. Oh, wait, does this work? No, because then I don't have more creatures. Alright, I guess I'm just going to sit. Cavalier doing some work. It's not a mythic rare for nothing. So they can spend 3 mana to kill my fairy at this point. But then they have to sack both of their creatures on blocks. Works for me. Ah. They're not gonna do it? That doesn't seem correct. Well, I'm gonna send the team. Maybe they've unsummoned. Alright. Well, it's Blood for Bones time. I will sacrifice Cavalier. Cavalier's gonna bring back Fairy. Draw me a card. And then this one goes to the battlefield. This one to my hand. Oh, I should have played the skeleton first. Oops. That's alright. I'm going to be pretty hard to lose this game at this point. Alright. Well, this one's going pretty well. Let's go to the next one here. Next game, that is. I mean, I have to keep this with Murder and Cavalier, but I need to draw something. Oh, it looks like I'm up against more Fairy Miscreants. If they don't play another Fairy here, there's some chance that I murder it. No, I'm just going to play my own Fairy. So I think I actually don't want to trade Fairies here. The reason for that is because I have 3 other Fairies to draw, obviously. I have a Pattern Matcher, and I have Cavalier of Night. But they just said they don't want to trade Fairies by not attacking, so I'm going to send mine and expect it goes unblocked. No, they're going to do it. Alright. Well, that was unexpected. I would like to draw another creature here. Undead Servant, okay. It was not a creature. Yeah, I'm still going to play the Cavalier. It's still a big body. I don't get the kill effect, but if it dies, I get a Fairy Miscreant back. I have Blood for Bones too. Another Fairy. Okay, well, I guess it's good that I traded off. Oh, another Fairy. So I'm going to send... click the Scorpion. Oh, Bone Splinters. Alright, well, I'll take my Fairy back, I guess. I do still have Blood for Bones, though. Now I am not up for trading Fairy Miscreants. since they have 2, so trading 1 doesn't stop them from miscreanting some more. What I'm not especially keen on is seeing another undead servant. Oh, there it is. I'm still gonna trade here, or see what a trade looks like after I draw my card. Alright, okay, well, I'm definitely doing that. They probably have another one, but that's the way it goes. So if I bled for bones, whoops. If I bled for bones, I can have Cavalier back in play and Thief in my hand. I could even play the Sorcerer first. Yeah, I don't really have a thing that I especially want to kill, though, so that doesn't seem very good. So I'm just going to play the Sorcerer. Scorpion! Click the Scorpion. Alright, is this another undead servant? That's kind of what I'm expecting here. Yepers. Ooh, land was not what I wanted to see. Alright, so I kind of feel like I have to bled for bones at this point. If I bled for bones, I could sack, I guess, Fairy Miscreant at this point. Put Cavalier into play. Audacious Thief into my hand. I could still play Audacious Thief. Leave Fairy Miscreant in my graveyard. Alternatively, I sack the Sorcerer. I'm not too worried about my life total if I have the Cavalier in play, so I'm gonna sack the Sorcerer. Alright, Cavalier into play, Thief into my hand. Alright, I get to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the servant. Unsummon the servant. Well, now I have to murder it, because I can't have another servant coming down. That's just too bad for me. And I'm not playing my lands in case I draw my 1/3. Looks like I've got a graphical bug here. Soul Salvage, nice. Alright, I'm definitely sending the Cavalier because of that Soul Salvage. Fine. Which one do I want back? I guess I want the Fairy back. Soul Salvage time. I guess I should have put the Sorcerer back, and then just played the Fairy, but no big deal. I'm not going to play the Cavalier just yet, because I want to get the Audacious Thief down, since there's a good chance that it can attack next turn. So they played 3 Fairy Miscreants and 3 Undead Servants. Rotting Fenlurker, or Yarok's Fenlurker. I'm going to go ahead and take that card, see what it is, before I try to play this through a Convolute, play a Cavalier through Convolute or something. Spectral Sailor, alright? Yeah, I'm just gonna send the Thief. I'm planning to kill the Spectral Sailor with the Cavalier. And, I guess I'll sack the Fenlurker because I have the Sorcerer of the Fang to spend my mana on. Also, it's better coming into play. Alright, the graphical bug went away. That's nice. Cavalier Knight 3 times. Too good. Alright, so let's see. I could have Convolute, I guess, to try and stop a Undead Servant. I don't really have a lot of other things going on here. Convolute just seems okay. Blade Brand seems not important here, so I'm going to cut that. All their creatures are super small. I guess I'll take this Convolute. Maybe I'll hit an Undead Servant number 3 or something with it. This seems fine. Sprite on 2, Thief on 3. There, turn 1 Fairy Miscreant, alright. Cool, no second one just yet. There's poor time on the Fairy Miscreant there, but oh well. Got our turns planned out already. Lich, that's pretty good, but I need the Thief first. Nice, no counter. Undead Servant, I bet? Yep. I'm fine trading the Thief there. Would like to have that first, but oh well. Alright, I'm actually just going to play Fairy Miscreant and pass with Convolute up. And I kind of feel like they probably have another Undead Servant, which I want to counter. Yep, there it is. And then on my turn I can play Pattern Matcher for a Fairy Miscreant and then play Fairy Miscreant. It's even tapping correctly, look at that. Fenlurker, not bad. Not another servant, nice. I'll send everybody first. If I play a land, I can Fenlurker and Blood for Bones. That's not really what I want to do yet, though. I'm going to play this Lich first. Discard the Skeleton. Then play a Fenlurker. I am going to play land here. So I guess I missed a point there on the Metropolis Sprite. I'm playing the land because with Sanitarium Skeleton, I have things to discard to Tonebound Lich if I want. I just need mana for it. Meteor Golem, nice. Kill some flyers, alright. Alright, what's the plan here? They have one card. I'd love to get Fenlurker back with Blood for Bones. So let's just attack and see what happens. Sure. That works for me. Then I can Blood for Bones, Pattern Matcher, and Fenlurker. Yeah, that seems really good. Discard this land, which I don't need. Looks like it's tapping correctly. Sack the Fenlurker. Get Pattern Matcher into play, and Fenlurker in my hand to get their last card. Pattern Matcher for a fairy. Look at all this value, man. Fenlurker, get their last card. It's just an island. Well, they're looking pretty dead. I'm gonna not play the Fairy Miscreant pre-combat because Fenlurker has 2 pumps. Oh, didn't matter. Alright, 4-0. See if we can get one more here, huh? Against Grixis Lord, I wonder what colors they're going to be playing. Yeah, this is a clear mulligan here. Alright, this one's okay. So, interesting question, what do I throw back? It's not Fairy Miscreant. It can't be a land, and I don't think it's Pattern Matcher, so I guess it's Sprite. It's not really a tough question, I suppose. Alright, playing this Fairy Miscreant on 1, Sprite on 2, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Drew a 2-drop, but it's less good than the Sprite here, so I'm going to play the Sprite first. The only way it kind of punishes me is if they play the 2-3 Spider, but even then, Sorcerer of the Fang can't get through that, so that doesn't really make a difference. Cycling a Blade Brand, okay. Fenlurker, well, let's get out of here, Swamp. Dismal Backwater, yeah, I'm going to play that. It costs me dealing a point this turn, but it allows me to play Pattern Matcher next turn, so that's just a better choice. Alright, so I'm going to play the Pattern Matcher first. See if they kill the Fairy Miscreant. They might. If they do, I at least have a Metropolis Sprite to go get. They did not. Nice. I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't, because if I go get a Fairy Miscreant and then don't have another one in play, then that's better for them. Okay, pump the Fenlurker, end of turn. Mammoth Spider, that's a good one here. Ooh, another Fairy Miscreant. Let's just draw some cards and see what I find. Swamp's not really what I want. 4th Fairy Miscreant, though, not bad. Spider's brickwalling me for a while here. Another Spider. Really like to see a Cavalier here. So I'm not playing the other Fairy Miscreant because my plan is to play Spectral Sailor at end step and then activate it to draw a card. Blood Burglar, alright. I'm just gonna card advantage them out of this game right now. Soul Salvage. Interesting, but not what I want just yet. Let's play this Fairy Miscreant. I want to get one of the spiders out of the way before I try to Soul Salvage. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I want to get one of the spiders out of the way before I send a bunch of flyers in, and then soul salvage after that. It's too costly at the moment. Rabid Bite. Alright, well. Draw myself one more card. Blood for Bones, that's a good one. I really need that Cavalier. That said, I can just Sorcerer the Fang for a while. They might have a combat trick. I'll block like they don't. Soul Salvage and Blood for Bones, of course, makes this an easier choice. Because if they do have a combat trick and, quote, blow me out, I still have things going on. Things that activate when I get more creatures in the yard. And if they don't, then I'm trading just one of these things for a spider, so that worked out pretty well. They might have their own Soul Salvage. Or just have another spider, okay. Murder. Nice. Soul Salvage seems pretty good. I could also save it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. And plan to Sorcerer the Fang. Fenlurker makes it up to a 3/3. That works for me. Because now I can get a pattern matcher back. Deal 2 to him. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and murder the spider, partially because Blood for Bones is going to give me another removal spell, so I'm just going to start getting in. So I can still beat another spider. Blood for Bones, of course, being a removal spell in that. Oh, they have a Blood for Bones. They get 2 more spiders. Being another removal spell in that, the Cavalier will go away and come back. I'm glad they decided against the Pattern Matcher, or not Pattern Matcher, Yarok's Fenlurker, because I didn't really want to lose either of these cards. Yeah, I'm just going to do it right now. Blood for Bones, sacrifice this guy, which will bring back a Fairy Miscreant. I would like to put this back into play, and I guess Spectral Sailor, draw me more cards. Doesn't make a huge difference, I don't think. Get that spider out of there. And I will play a land and pass, planning to Spectral Sailor and draw a card from it. Shaman, alright. I'd like to trade my Cavalier of Night so that I can Soul Salvage it back. Just all the card advantage. So they have not, they've drawn 1 extra card. They have 22 left, I have 15, so I've drawn like 6 extra cards than them. That is many. Alright, get in there, Cavalier. Kind of expect them to trade here, yep. Fairy Miscreant, come on back. Nice, Lich, okay. I'm going to tap it with blue, because I have more things to do with my black mana. Get out of here, Skeleton. Play my Thief. I'm going to save the Soul Salvage as a surprise. To kill the spider. Fenlurker, alright. Toss this island. Alright, Skeleton back. I guess I could just draw a card, but that's alright. They have one card in hand. Alright, so I need 3 black and 2. That leaves me with 2 black and 3. So 1 black and 2 of those for Soul Salvage. That leaves me with 2. I don't have enough black to play the Fenlurker. How bad do I want their last card? I expect it's just a land or something, or they would have played it. So I'm gonna... No, tap this correctly, please. Take Cavalier and Pattern Matcher. I'm going to play the Skeleton. Cavalier, sack the Skeleton. Kill the Spider. Man, this is just value town right here. Sack a creature. Kill Spider. And the Fenlurker can pump twice. I'm okay with the Lich going in there. Oops. I'm not going to send the other 2 though. I have 8 fewer cards in deck. They've drawn 1 extra. Which means that I've drawn, what, 9 extra cards this game. Oh, and another one. Get out of here, land. We don't need you. Alright, valued them right out of that game. Right, so they have a bunch of spiders, so this Ether Gust is probably pretty good. Convolute might be good too. Blade Brand is probably good. What do I not want? Sorcerer of the Fang doesn't seem very good. The rest of these seem pretty solid. Is it Blade Brand? I mean, I want Blade Brand. What do I cut for it, though? We've got Fenlurker seems too good. Random Flyers. I could cut a Sprite, but that gives me 1 fewer hit on the Pattern Matcher, so that doesn't seem great. Skeleton's just too much value. Audacious Thief is too good. I think the Vulture's too good. Yeah, Alright, well, I still have 1 Blade Brand and 2 Fathom Fleet Cutthroats, so there's that. Alright, let's see if we can finish this up with a perfect 5-0. I mean, I'm definitely keeping this. I need to draw Black Source, but if I do, this hand's great. And if I don't, well, I have time to. Got a Metropolis Sprite on 2. If I can draw the Black Source, I get 3 draws to play Audacious Thief. on turn 3, and then Cutthroat on turn 4 to kill a spider or whatever that blocked it. There's my black source, which I guess I'll play first, so I can play the skeleton. Blood Burglar, alright. I'll play the Sprite. I think I will trade with the Blood Burglar if they give me the option. The reason being that it keeps one more body off the field to block Audacious Thief. And them having lifelink means that me trading isn't so good. The downside to this is if I draw Pattern Matcher and Audacious Thief dies, then the Sprite was one of my Pattern Matcher hits, but that's alright. They don't want to even do it. I'm gonna not send the Sprite for the same reason that I'm planning to block with it. I don't want to block with the Thief, and I don't want to just give him 2 life. Which is not worth hitting for 1, obviously. Rabid Bite. Alright, well that was a good reason to not attack with the Blood Burglar. Fairy Miscreant. Alright, I'm just gonna send... I'm just playing a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, I guess. Oh nice, they even took the block? I will take that. I thought that was a pretty clear Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. I wasn't expecting a block there. Netcaster Spider, alright. I am not gonna Ether Gust just yet. I'm gonna wait till it's a little more profitable. I have more creatures on the table. Alright, Fairy Miscreant. Buyback Skeleton. And then play Skeleton. Still have an island in my hand if they play a Fenlurker. So they missed land again. If they play nothing, then this is a great turn to Ether Gust. They may even put it on the bottom, but if they put it on top, that means it's another turn they don't draw land. Also, the Ether Gust will be worth, what, 2, 3, 4, 7 damage? Well, 4 damage, because the Cutthroat would get in anyways. I am playing my lands, because they have Fenlurker, I have Fenlurker. The downside being if I draw a, the Looter guy. Ooh, nice. So it's just hexproof, right? Not protection. Yeah. So I can still send in the Cutthroat. I'll send in the Skeleton too. Because I can just buy it back. Gotta tap it right though. Veil Summer was really good there. Helps dig them to their land. They don't take a bunch of damage. So that's something to keep in mind in the next game. Alright, so now they can trade with the Cutthroat. I guess I'll just sit for a bit. Eventually I'll draw something of value. Silverback Shaman. Well, I'll definitely chump with Skeleton if they want to send. They do not. Gross. More lands are not what I want to see here. Skeleton does not block the Shaman especially well. Still gonna block it. Still absorbs 2. I think I'll actually trade with it. Hopefully they don't have a pump spell. They did not. That shaman could have been a real hassle if they had put the saddle on it, because then I can't ever double block it, and then I'm in big trouble. So I'm pretty glad they didn't put the saddle on it. Hydra. They're just going to double the counters, or are they going to eat something? Eat something, okay. Come back to me, skeleton. Sure would like a Cavalier of Night right now. Haha! Ask and you shall receive. Alright, I have to kill the Hydra. As much as I would love to kill the Netcaster Spider, I just can't afford to. I'm keeping the lands in my hand for Fenlurker, and if they're Fenlurker, and if I draw my looter guy, Tonebound Lich. Uh-oh. Looks like they have a, what's it called? Soul Salvage. Got some good targets for it, too. There it is. Well, it looks like it can attack once with the Cavalier, I guess. Ooh, I got my own Soul Salvage. I'll take that. I'd love it if they double blocked. I don't really expect them to. Nice. Alright, I will take that Netcaster Spider. And I guess I'll put the Audacious Thief into play. Kind of expect it to die, but that's alright. I could leave Soul Salvage as a surprise. Yeah, that might actually be worth it, because that might lead to an Audacious Thief attack. So I'm just gonna buy back the skeleton and play the skeleton. Fenlurker, fine. Exile this island. And the shaman. So that's what's gonna get attacked. Or killed, rather. Nice. Blood for bones? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Soul Salvage. I want these two. Play my land. Sack my skeleton. Kill this shaman. And I'm expecting the Cavalier to get killed by the Hydra. So, well, I'll still send the Sprite. But then I can Blood for Bones it, which will be the plan. Yep. Hopefully they attack with the wolf, because then I can send in the thief. That would be nice. Get fairy in there. Nice. Alright, so I am gonna skeleton back. Oh, I have to play the swamp. Oh well. Swamp, or 1, 2, 3, skeleton. Play the skeleton. Blood for bones. Sack skeleton. Cavalier into play. Skeleton in hand. Sacrifice fairy. Get this Hydra. And send. The value train keeps on trucking. Man, I even drew a 1-drop to play. I was going to make the fairy bigger, but I'll take the Spectral Sailor instead. Mammoth Spider, alright. Alright, I am going to send, because of this Cutthroat. They know about the Cutthroat, though. I'm going to send the Thief 2. The reason I'm sending the Thief 2 is because otherwise, if I don't send the Thief, they can block with the Fenlurker and the Wolf on the Cavalier, and the Spider gets to live by just not blocking the Sprite. This way, they can't get the Thief and the Cavalier and have the Spider live. Okay, I will definitely take this. Oh, they don't want to do it? Oh, that's even better for me. I see, they're doing this. Okay. Acceptable. Do I want to pump? I would rather take the Fenlurker here. Well, they're gonna pump, so I can make this decision later. What am I doing with my turn? I'm playing a Fairy Miscreant, drawing a card. So I'm spending 4, 5. I can play the Thief, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And play the Skeleton too. I don't really want to play the Skeleton. I guess I'll go ahead and pump. Get in there, Fairy. And we'll play another Fairy. Oh no, did I miscount? Oh no, because I'm playing the Audacious Thief. Okay. Get out of here, Spider. And play a Thief. Alright. Value Town. And they gave up. And there we go with the perfect 5-0. Alright, I am going to complete these quests here. So I want to play a green or red deck. So I'm going to do a little bit of standard here till I finish that, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. What is Giant Monsters? Nah, don't care. Okay, so I've got this Elementals deck, and I've got a Ramp deck. I'm going to try out this Elementals deck. I've only played it a couple times. Seems pretty fun, so I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, did I pick, which one did I do? Did I do best 2 out of 3? Looks like I did just 1. Alright, well, we're just playing 1 then. This deck's not super good against red, so hopefully we're not playing against red, which is more likely in the best of 1. Oh no, I did pick best 2 out of 3. Okay. Well, I have a lot of removal. No, I think I gotta throw it back. This hand doesn't actually do anything. Alright, this hand does something. I'm keeping the 6. What am I putting on the bottom? Chandra is really good, but I'm nowhere near enough mana to play it. The deck does have some ramp in it. I'm gonna throw the Twister back. I clearly don't have lands to discard to it. If I'm playing against red, that was a mistake, because that card's very good at blocking against red. It is not against red. Temple of Mystery, okay, to the top. Lightning Strike, not the card I wanted to see. Leafkin Druid. I could strike that. Do I want to? No, I think I want to get on the board first. I'm not really sure what they're doing over there, but jumping to 4 doesn't seem too dangerous. It seems like it could probably Lightning Strike whatever they jump to 4. That's something that I want to Lightning Strike. Didn't get a land into play, so that's nice. Ah, I see. Yeah, I just have to kill the Risen Reef right now, as much as I'd like to play Chandra. Or if I can draw a blue source, I can play Omnath next turn. That would be pretty sweet. So I'm thinking that this might be like a Scapeshift deck, maybe? Oh, Yargle. I did draw my blue source. If I play Chandra, and I do whatever, the next turn I could have 3 elementals plus Omnath makes 4. That's not good enough. I really need to get to Chandra Awakened Inferno. I guess none of these things really help me do that. I guess the tiebreak is that Omnath can kill Leafkin Druid if I play Chandra first. So I'm going to do that. I have no plans on attacking, so I'm just going to put a loyalty counter on it. Yargle can hit Chandra for 3. So this is basically Sultai value, is what this deck is. Okay, Leafkin Druid. Cavalier Thorn's not going to do it here. Create some elementals. Get an Omnath down. Shoot one of these druids. Just the one that can tap. So the question here is, do I want to save Chandra? Ooh, land. Okay, that's a bit different. I don't think it matters. If I'm planning to save Chandra, then I have to leave the Creeping Trailblazer back. I don't think that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let Chandra die. I don't think she's too important here. I don't have any of the sweet combos with her. And what makes her better is the Creeping Trailblazer, and I'd have to trade that off for to keep her alive. Well, there's the combo with her. But that's alright. I'll play Cavalier, which can block Yargle. I can have any of these lands. I'll take a blue one since I only have 1 blue source. Agent of Treachery? Oh no. That was bad. That was very bad. Alright, well, I could play Chandra, but what does she do? She could kill Yargle. Or the Agent of Treachery. Yeah, that just doesn't seem good. I guess I'm on Risen Reef. See what I find. I guess I'll play another guy. It needs to tap correctly, though, because I need to leave a red up. Alright, well, I have Lightning Strike up. I can actually kill Yargle that way. Agent of Treachery again? No! Shoot. I guess that's just the game. Right? Like, I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage, they're going to draw a bunch of cards during their end step. Yeah, I guess I'm just dead. I'll shoot something to get a red spell down, and then concede. Got me pretty good there. Didn't have an answer for Yargle. Alright, so shifting Ceratops seems fine. It doesn't die to Yargle. It can't be taken by Agent of Treachery. Disdainful Stroke seems good. Fry seems good. Can kill Yargle. Ether Gust can put Yargle back. That seems a little less good, though. These Shocks and Lightning Strikes don't seem very good. So Shocks out. Lightning Strikes out too. And then we'll put in the Ceratops and some Fries. And some Disdainful Strokes. So, let's see, they could still have the X Hydra. What do I do about X Hydra? Living Twister's not very good either. I don't have a lot that I can do about the Hydra. I mean, I guess I just have to Omnath it down. Or maybe Chandra it down. I guess I'll put a couple of Ether Gusts in. This is not great, but it does do something, so I'll keep it. I've got Ether Gust and Fry. I've got Chandra on 3. Oh, mulling to 5. Well, that's a good sign for me. Okay. That's fine. I'll be playing Chandra here. Oops. As it comes in tapped land. Oh well. That's 2 life I didn't have to lose. Alright, just keep this going, I guess. And I do have a Trailblazer, so they're going to hit a bit harder now. Got Fry if they play Yargle. Ether Gust if I need it. There's Yargle. We'll go ahead and fry that. Ugh, more lands. I think I'm actually just okay not leaving Ether Gust up. And getting an extra 3 points in. Mortal Sun, okay. That's gonna slow things down a little bit. But I do have Risen Reef here. Nice, and another Risen Reef. Now we're gonna go off. So Immortal Sun. What do I have to do about that? I do have Disdainful Stroke, I suppose. Hey, Rune. Welcome to the stream. Agent of Treachery. Not so good. Take a Risen Reef. Fine. So I can actually Ether Gust Risen Reef back to my library. Which seems like something I want to do. So I'm going to do that. So hopefully this stacks correctly. Oh, I should have... It did not stack correctly, shoot. I should have... thanks for the follow, NDOS04. I should have held control there, which would have allowed me to choose how it's stacked. Do not want that. Omnath, that was a good draw. So I'm actually going to save this land because of that Omnath. Alright, hopefully they don't have another Agent of Treachery. Risen Reef, alright. They could still play an Agent if they got one. Yargle, alright. Well, that's bad news. Oh no! They're going off with Yargle. So I can Omnath. It's only 4 damage. Well, I guess it won't be on Yargle. This is a fine way to tap, I suppose. I would like to do 4 damage to Agent of Treachery. I'll go ahead and play this Druid. Land is going to go on this Creeping Trailblazer, I guess. Another Creeping Trailblazer, nice. Keep this going. Yep. That can enter tapped, because it's going to anyways. I'll put it on Creeping Trailblazer again. Chandra, there we go. I'll play another land. I'm not doing anything with the land, so let it enter tapped. I'll put it on Omnath this time, I guess. And do I want to send the Cavalier? I do. I do want to send the Cavalier. I don't expect that they're going to trade Yargle. I expect 2 zombies here. Maybe Paradise Druid and Zombie. Oh, or just Chump Block. That works for me too. Oh, Chandra's no good. I forgot, because Immortal Sun gets me. Man, Immortal Sun. What I need is another Omnath. That's what I need. And then I can just burn them out. Do I have one in the yard? I don't. Alright, Omnath or bust. Man, so much value. It's a pretty sweet looking deck. Alright, so Omnath... No, Omnath is still enough because I have Leafkin Druid. Although if they send Yargle, it won't work out. But I'm not really expecting that because they don't want Yargle to die, I expect. And the infinite value they're getting. Yeah, Endros, that's definitely getting crazy over here. Yargle will do that. Mortal Sun is the reason they're still alive, though. They might actually just send Yargle because they don't need more value and they don't want to tech out. If they do, I think I'm just dead. Because then Omnath isn't good enough. So let's hope they don't, and that somewhere in my top 2 cards is a Omnath. Welcome to Yargle Value. That's okay. Playing Solitaires can be okay. Watching Solitaire can be okay. That's what I'm doing right now. Don't send Yargle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shoot, they did it. But I think that means I'm just dead. Blocking's pointless. Alright, Leafkin Druid. Find me some more elementals, I guess? Oh, there's Omnath. You're too late, though, Omnath. You are too late. I'll still play it, though. Auto Tapper seems fine. I mean, basically my only out is to Omnath them out. So I'm just gonna shoot them. Doesn't matter. They have infinite zombies. Alright, I still have enough to Omnath, but not enough to kill them with Omnath. Oh man, there's the Omnath. We were so close. I might have actually won this if I had stacked correctly earlier. Yeah, if only we had a Yargle. Not in the right colors for that. Alright, well, they got me. That was a pretty sweet game, though. There was a lot that went on there. Alright, so that is going to do it for me. Thanks for joining me. I will probably stream again next week. It probably will not be on Saturday next week, since I will be playing Saturday tournaments live, probably next week. So, but maybe Sunday, we'll see. I will, if you're following me, of course, you'll see. And if you're on my Facebook, I will post about it there. And thanks for joining me. I will talk to you all later.